Hey, good morning, guys. What's going on? What's going on? Street Trading coming at you with another trade lesson video for everybody looking at an hourly chart of Zillow Group Incorporated technology sector. Let's get into it. So, you can see these guys have been under pretty consecutive selling pressure distribution for quite some time. Far past the top of the year. It's just literally been falling off a cliff. All pops are getting sold. Granted, the market is acting that way, but the market didn't start acting that way until January this year. These guys have been bleeding out for quite some time. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, look, they peaked out in the beginning of 2021. So it's a lot of pressure. The highs were what, 215 and change, whatever it was. It's trading down at 46 bucks, guys. So clearly you see what the boys are getting out. They are getting out. They had this obviously nice run up towards throughout the first kind of season of this COVID, and ended up obviously someone bought the top here and left holding the bag. You see what's going on. It's been bleeding out pretty much for quite some time. So obviously, going into this week's session, we had it on a weekly. Here's the hourly chart again. Now, there were a number of things that have been catching our attention. We've traded this a number of times throughout the past 6 months since this gap down. All these pops are getting sold, as you can see, running up to key resistance levels, and people are risking off those levels to the downside. So you're continuing to see this thing just pushing lower highs and lower lows. It caught our attention going into this week's session. That's where we had on a weekly watch list. There was a pretty key indication as to we're going to probably continue to see that selling pressure. On top of that, yes, the market's fallen off a cliff, but that doesn't mean that it has no reason why these guys continue to fall off. I mean, they've been falling off way before the market could bleed. So, but again, when the market is falling off a cliff and something is already in a downtrend, it's just a little bit added wind behind the sail, right? So anyway, put it on watch. Very, very key setup going into the weekend. Pre-market caught our attention even more. Intraday, right out of the gate, it did what we needed to see, rejected at a key level, and it was a pretty textbook trade for us, something we trade on almost on a daily basis. So let's get into how we took it down to the downside. Very, very nice trade. One of these things, you just got to get out of your way. Get out of your way. Once you're in it and it's performing as you had planned for it to perform, get out of your way. All right? Extract as much as you can. All right, guys. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to how we took it down to the downside. Let's go.